So I've been learning a lot about Poland and really enjoying everything I've learned so far. Today I'm going to be learning more, but this one is actually about 6 things to do in Poland, the top 6 things to do in Poland. Now, from what I have learned, I know that there's actually a lot of amazing things to do in Poland, a lot of great things to do in nature, a lot of great landscapes and so on, awesome cities, great food, great culture. So interested to know what the top 6 things to do in Poland are. Tell me what the best things to do in Poland are in your opinion. What would you recommend someone coming to Poland to do that's interesting or unique for Poland? Let's watch this and we can see some things.
Country perched in Central Europe on the Baltic Sea, borders 7 countries including Germany, the Czech Republic, Ukraine and Russia, and is celebrated as one of Europe's greatest post-communist success stories. This country is one of the most economically developed in Eastern Europe, and with a population of 38 million, Poland is known for its hardworking, friendly, intelligent, and well-educated people. Poland has dozens of incredible places to visit, not only bustling cities, but you can travel outside the city walls to a Poland that feels unchanged by time.
Whoa, what is this place? That actually looks very cool. It looks like some sort of castle ruins, but very interesting that it's white. And the shapes of it are quite unique. I've never seen a castle that are shaped like this big tower thing as well. Tell me where that is. It looks pretty cool place to visit.
There are so many incredible...
Whoa, sorry to stop again. Now that is a magnificent sight. That's stunning, and I think there's like some sort of like pathway down there as well.
Locations
Tell
in
me
this
where
little
this is for.
country. So in today's video, we're going to be giving you 8 of the best places to visit if you find yourself visiting Poland. Make sure you watch till the end to find out which location takes the #1 spot. Located on the banks of the Oder River, you'll find Western Poland's largest city of Wrocław.
Stunning
it has
place.
a rich history.
Well, what's
Over
that
the
place?
centuries, it has been governed by Germany, Prussia, and Bohemia, but since 1945, it has been part of Poland. You'll want to visit this medieval city for its incredible architecture, such as the imposing Old Town Hall, the Market Square, and the observation deck at St. Elizabeth's Church, giving you unrivaled views of the city. Spend a relaxing afternoon sailing down the Oder River or visiting the largest zoo in Poland. As you make your way around the city, keep an eye out for the anti-communist dwarfs. There are almost 400 of these bronze dwarf statues lurking around every corner in various guises, swinging from lampposts, hanging off door frames, being their typically cheeky selves. It won't take long until you find yourself looking for them everywhere. Head north to the medieval town of Malbork.
If we just talk about that city there, man, Wroclaw. I don't know how to pronounce that properly, sorry about that, but it's absolutely breathtaking. I love that old Polish architecture. This city looks like it's got a lot of that as well. I like how it's so well preserved and everything's so neat and clean as well. I've seen a lot of cities in Poland. This is definitely one of the most beautiful ones. The fact it's got the biggest zoo is pretty cool. Something definitely I would like to visit if I went there. Tell me if you visited that. How is that zoo? These ones here, the anti-communist dwarfs, did he say? That's not something I've heard of before. Very, very unique. Tell me what each one represents. It showed a couple there. They look very different. Is it to represent different things, different people, different times? Very interesting part of their culture.
Yourself looking for them
so cool.
everywhere. Head north to the medieval town of Malbork, which is most well known for Europe's largest Gothic fortress. Its 13th century castle was built by the Knights of the Teutonic Order for use as their headquarters. But this isn't any ordinary castle. It's 3 castles in one,
The biggest in
making
the
it
world.
the largest brick castle in the whole world,
Yeah.
taking a staggering 230 years to build, and is regarded as the largest brick structure ever made by human hands.
Whoa, okay, I
When
didn't
World
know
War
that.
II hit, much of the castle was destroyed, but since then, most of it has been restored. You can visit any time of the year, enjoying cheaper tickets during the winter, but spending more time enjoying the sunshine as you walk around the grounds during the summer months. There's also a forest to explore, a dinosaur park, and a gorgeous neo-Gothic train station. As
Cool.
soon as you arrive in Malbork, it'll be a feast for the eyes. Tap to
Okay, now I mentioned before that being from Scotland, obviously castles are a big part of our culture. That is one of definitely the most beautiful ones, especially when you hear there that it was actually almost destroyed. How they've managed to renovate that, rebuild it, and have it in such good condition. That really shows the Polish mentality of caring for things like this, caring for history, appreciating history, and then making things just look great as well. Looks like a nice place. The surroundings of it look very beautiful as well. But tell me, if you've been to that castle, what's it actually like to be there? What can you do in the castle? Is there anything interesting to do there as well? And yeah, very, very cool place. I like the sound of the train station as well.
Away in the majestic Tatra Mountains is the once small, now thriving town of Zakopane, often referred to as the winter capital of Poland. If you are visiting in the winter, you can take advantage of the amazing ski trails on Gubelauka Mountain. In the summer, you can hike the crisscrossing trails of Tatra National Park, where you can marvel at the Shiklavica waterfall. You might even be lucky enough to catch a glimpse of the elusive grey wolf or Eurasian lynx.
Nice.
There's so much to do in Zakopane, from snowboarding to rafting through a gorge on traditional wooden rafts. You certainly won't get bored.
It's interesting with that one, like I always hear Europeans talk about they want to go to like American national parks, Canadian national parks, because of like how big and vast and beautiful they are. Poland has that right in Europe. That is just absolutely stunning. Is that the sort of place a lot of Polish people go for their winter holidays, to go skiing and things like that? Have you been there? For me, it's one of the most breathtaking places. I've seen photographs and videos of that before, and it always blows me away. I love nature and that sort of thing, so this one would be an ideal place for me, especially during the winter. You see that snow-covered city there. Looks fantastic. In Warsaw, obviously a stunning modern city.
It wouldn't be the same visiting Poland without a stop in its capital, Warsaw, with a history that dates back well over 1,000 years. You could compare the city to a phoenix rising from the ashes, as it was almost totally destroyed during World War II. But in the following years, the city has rebuilt itself as the Paris of the North, a thriving centre of history and culture, still offering spectacular old streets to see in Old Town, which has now been completely restored. Classical composer Frédéric Chopin was born here, and Renaissance astronomer and mathematician Nicolaus Copernicus was a resident for a while. The Copernicus Science Centre was built in his name and offers a ton of hands-on, interesting and fun activities that travellers of all ages can enjoy. Poland.
Yeah, tell me if you've been to that science centre. That's something I do enjoy, especially got two young children. They love that type of thing. I recently went to Korea. I went to Seoul. We visited a couple of science museum type things, and they were awesome. Tell me if you've been to that one before. But Warsaw, from what I've seen, I've only seen videos and things, it's one of the most stunning cities in Europe by far, and I would love to visit there definitely one day. I think it's a good representation of Poland as a whole. It told you there how it was almost destroyed, and it was like a phoenix rising from the ashes to become this very modern, beautiful city. I feel like that represents Poland. After Poland, what happened during World War II, how it's grown to this such successful country as it is at the moment. Very actually, it mirrors it quite interestingly.
Answer to the French Riviera, the northern port town of Swinoujscie is known as the Land of 44 Islands, although only 3 of them are inhabited. A variety of landscapes with remarkable natural beauty, unspoilt charm and stunning beaches make this group of islands a must-see. Encounter all kinds of local wildlife on a hike in the gorgeous Wolin National Park. You might even spot a European bison that roam free across the land.
So
There
much
are
cool
a few lovely
wildlife in Poland
lighthouses
as well.
to see, but the 19th century 202-foot-high Swinemünde lighthouse is not only the tallest in Poland, but has an observation deck offering fantastic views of the harbour and the Baltic Sea. Stop by the 19th century garden, Park Zdrowy, and admire its Mediterranean vegetation before dining on the highest quality local fish that Poland has to offer.
Wow. Again, very different. Again, like more of a resort town. So tell me more about that. Have you been there before? Looks like it's got a really nice beach here. What is this building here? Looks very grand. This big area here. Like I seen this S. It looked like a Sheraton. So maybe this is a hotel. Does kind of look like a hotel, but also looks like it's a building that maybe used to be something else. before. Looks like it could have been a train station or something, I don't know, but very, very cool.
One of the oldest cities in the country, Torun has a very high standard of living, with residents enjoying a fantastic quality of life, and in a minute you'll understand why. Torun is known for its fantastic gingerbread, with its gingerbread making tradition dating back nearly a millennia. Torun is also famous as the birthplace of Copernicus, which is why you can find gingerbread also made in his image. However, the city is just as well known for its old marketplace and Gothic town hall, which made the list of 30 most beautiful places in the world by the National Geographic. As it pretty much escaped World War II unscathed, Torun has an abundance of buildings that date back to the Middle Ages, and when you arrive it's like stepping back in time, with exquisitely detailed brick Gothic architecture, cobblestone streets, stained glass windows, and gas lanterns that make you feel like you're in a book of fairy tales. Being surrounded by such beauty and charm, with access to arguably the best gingerbread in the world, it's easy to see why so many people don't want to leave.
Yeah, man, I can understand not just this town, but why people wouldn't want to leave Poland in general. So much to do there, so much interesting things, so much beautiful landscapes, nature, wildlife. I never knew about this town, but even that sounds really cool. So, I mean, Poland really has everything you want to do as a traveller. If you want to go somewhere, has every type of nature, landscape, has the old traditional architecture style buildings and towns, has the modern clean architecture cities as well. A really awesome country, so much to do. I hopefully can go there maybe this year. Tell me what you would recommend people to do if they were to travel Poland, what's very interesting, and what would you tell them that you like to do in Poland. Thanks.